The AI, the Skynet, Wheel of Fun, has chosen NF. Remember this. So we're going to remember this a long time. Now, I pulled up the lyric video.
Is this going to be sad, bro? Do I need my Kleenex?
Probably. So, all right, let's do this, you guys. This is NF. Remember this. And let's get it, man. NF's tight, man. It's funny. Anyway, shut the. All right. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're rocking with the vibes, subscribe to the damn channel. We are reacting to NF. Remember this. Let's go.
Do you remember the
They say
time?
when you grow, you'll understand when you're old. 'Cause I'm still a kid, I don't know if I'll ever let go of this. Say goodbye to the old me. We ain't friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember that.
Handouts create lazy people I'm not impressed with. You want something in life, then why don't you go and get it? Actions speak louder than words do. It's pretty quiet, isn't it? Look at the world we live in, defined by comment sections. Surround yourself with people that challenge how you think, not people that nod their head and act like they agree. Those people that cut you open just to watch you bleed. Always be yourself, not the person that you pretend to be. No, these people gon' tell you that you will never make it. Then when you do, they gon' say they knew you were going places. That's just how it works. Next thing you know, you'll be overrated. Hearing people say they miss the old you. It's crazy, ain't it? And perfect people don't exist, so don't pretend to be one. I don't need passing them back from people for my achievements. When I die, I wanna know that I live for a reason. Anyone can take your life, but not what you believe in, no.
Yeah, they say when you grow, you'll understand when you're old. 'Cause I'm still a kid, I don't know it.
Bro.
Damn, he's on some right wing, pull yourself up by your bootstrap shit, bro. I didn't know he was like that.
He did. He came out like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, cousin. Bro, this is one of the craziest verses I've heard from him. Like, it's interesting.
He did.
Because he can rap fast. He can do a lot of different things. But sometimes it's just as simple as being very direct, and the truth can cut as deep as like a triple entendre punchline. And I just think he's being very direct. Like, this is like what you see life coaches spitting on YouTube, or like motivational speakers. Like, he just dropped it all in 16 bars, like really quick and to the point. And it's, I don't know. I was like, yo, he's going in. And
well, it's
there's
just
a lot
funny
there
too about he said something. Rewind it back a little bit.
I'm gonna replay the whole joint, and we could just kind of skip through it. But do you want me to play it? Is that
Yeah,
what
go
you're
ahead
saying?
and play it. If you're gonna rewind it back.
If I do, just remember
Yeah.
that.
Handouts create lazy people I'm not impressed with. You want something in life, then why don't you go and get it?
There is something about earning things that there is like this, there's a balance to walk with everything, but there is something about your mind when you work for it, earn it, go through the trials, the tribulations, the adversity. It does create different type of people.
Bro, one of the craziest things when I was going through all my tribulations, I used to get so mad because my mom would never help me out, never bail me out, all the BS.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I didn't understand it because I'm like, I don't get it. I got all my friends around me, their parents are helping them buy cars. They're giving them money to move into a place, buying them furniture, doing all this stuff. And, I was, messing up in life. But a lot of my friends were too, and they always had these little handouts, right? Their parents helping them out with stuff. And I never got it until I grew older, and then I just saw the way my life panned out, and that really did just like, my mom just straight up told me, she's like, I'm not going to help you while you're fucking up your life. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
She's like, when you start turning your life around, I will be there for you. But right now, I'm not giving you shit.
Yeah.
It's essentially how she laid it out. And I was so angry at the time because I was like, at the time I felt like I was trying to like turn my life around, but she was basically like, no, like you need to prove it. Like you've done too much stuff to break our trust for me to just bail you out because you say you want to be better. I need to see that you want to be better through your actions. Now, fast forward, all my friends that were getting bailed out, literally, bro, half of them went to jail. A couple of them are literally dead. Of those people that always had their parents like bailing them out. Yeah. Because they never learned those lessons, right? Yeah. And now, I mean, certain of them are, in their 40s, my age, and still in and out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I went through something similar, not as as wild as yours, but I just remember when I turned 18 and graduated from high school, my parents were like, on the day you turn 18, your rent is $350 a month unless you go to college. And I just wasn't that guy. I wasn't the guy for college. And I remember having a lot of anger and hostility, like, yo, let me stack my ducats. Let me get my stuff together. Why are you going to charge me $350 a month for rent just because I turned 18? But, man, that independent spirit I have, bro, it's weird. I'm getting kind of goosebumps thinking about where I'm at in life now and how much I'm not going to even front. Dude, I hated them. I was so angry at them. I hated them. I was like, man, you're doing this, that. And where's the 350 going? Like, you know, it's never going to come back to me. Like, I was just so angry and bitter. And then I grew up and I was like, oh, man, like I'm a grinder. I'm a hustler. I'm independent. And it was just interesting how that helps lay the foundation and the framework for me to just get in the game early. And then I didn't depend on, you know, the institutional thinking of, let's say, university, which isn't necessarily bad or good. It's just how do you interpret it and use it for your life, which most people just become employers or high-level employees. But I was able to just be who I am today because of these things. And I don't even think they realize, maybe they do, because my dad recently, you know, was like, man, I'm very proud of you, son. He's telling everyone about the YouTube channel. And I'm like, Dad, man, like I didn't even tell him this, but it's because of him, you know, it's because of them being so,
you better tell him.
So, you know, on that, you know, yo.
Man, I tell my mom this all the time. And the crazy thing is being a parent now, you know, with the son that's 14 years old, the thing that trips me out the most is like, I was so angry too. I hated her too, to a degree. Like, I hate to use that word, but I was just so angry when you see every other kid getting these handouts, getting nice clothes, getting nice cars, all this. I was like, what? Like,
well,
the biggest thing now, I'm just like, damn. Do you know how hard that is as a parent to watch your kid fall on their face over and over again and not be able to do anything about it?
Yeah, it's hard.
And to sit there and to wonder, like, is he going to make it out of this? Because I was like on the border of like, you know, doing some stuff forever. Or you know, getting into some trouble that got me killed or something. But to be a parent and have to be sitting there like thinking like, am I making the right choice by doing this? Do I need to help him? Do I need to do this or give him this little handout so he doesn't accidentally fall down that path? And having the strength to just sit there. And now as a parent, I look at it and like, that is so hard.
It's the 3 phases of raising a child. First phase, the child idolize. The second phase, they demonize. The third phase, they humanize. And we're in the third phase of being children of.
If you're lucky, though. I mean, no, for us, I'm just saying that like I have people in my family that fell into the trap.
Yeah.
So I have cousins and all that never made it out. So that's what the crazy thing is.
If you get to become a parent and you're raising your children, typically you humanize your parents. Is typically if you can make it that far. So
yeah,
I feel it. All right, let's get into this. We're going to have to slide through the verse now, though.
Actions speak louder than words do. It's pretty quiet, isn't it? Look at the world we live in, defined by comment sections. Surround yourself with people that challenge how you think. Not people that nod their head and act like they agree. Those people that cut you open just to watch you bleed. Always be yourself, not the person that you pretend to be. No, these people gon' tell you that you will never make it. Then when you do, they gon' say they knew you were going places. That's just how it works. Next thing you know, you'll be overrated. Hearing people say they miss the old you. It's crazy, ain't it? And perfect people don't exist, so don't pretend to be one. I don't need passing them back from people for my achievements. When I die, I wanna know that I live for a reason. Anyone can take your life, but not what you believe in. No.
That's the hardest thing, too. Anyone can take your life, but not what you believe in. And that's that the idea is greater than your physical existence, like leaving a legacy, leaving that idea behind. And it's just like when your mom's gone, these ideas can live through you, and hopefully they can live through your son. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even though he's speaking in different terms, because a lot of his stuff I could correlate to the music industry and how people treat you. And he's saying, you know, people who challenge you. And look at these comment sections. Everything is, what he's saying is so cut and dry, but it's refreshing to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it's really what he said something to the effect of like people say that you're never going to make it.
Yep.
And then turn around and say they always knew
you
were go places, which is funny because like we have always had that chip on our shoulder to a degree. I feel like it's always been something with us with certain things that we've tried to do in our lives. And I know personally, I felt like, we didn't, I feel personally, I'm just going to talk for myself, that I didn't get the love and the support from the community that I would like to, or even just starting this podcast and having certain people that I felt had a lot of talent and wanting them to be involved in a certain capacity and like reaching out and being like, hey, you have something, like, we should build together.
Yeah.
But it's funny because then once again, it's like when you're grinding, nobody's there. But then when you start getting a little accolades, all of a sudden people come out the woodworks and they're like, oh my gosh, I just saw your video. It had 1 million views. That's amazing.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, no shit.
Yep.
That's what we've been building towards. And remember when I told you 3 years ago that we would get there and that you could join the ride? Yep. Well, sorry, we filled the seat now.
No more mustache ride for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it. It was supposed to just start playing the touch of...
Yeah, they say when you grow up, you'll understand when you're old. Guess I'm still a kid, I don't know if I'll ever let go of this. Say goodbye to the old me. We ain't friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember.
Yeah, don't take opinions from people that won't listen to yours. If money's where you find happiness, you'll always be poor. If you don't like the job you have, then what do you do it for? The cure to pain isn't something you buy at liquor stores. Nah, the real you is not defined by the size of your office. The real you is who you are when ain't nobody watching. You spend your whole life worried about what's in your wallet. For what? That money won't show up in your coffin. Yeah, anger's a liar, he ain't got no respect. I fell in love with my pain and I slept with my regret. Happiness saw it happen, maybe that's why she up and left. Joy called me a cheater, said she ain't coming back. I've always had a problem with relationships, but that's what happens when you see the world through a broken lens. Mistakes can make you grow, that doesn't mean you're friends. Who you are is up to you, don't leave it up to them, no.
Yeah, they say when you grow up.
Yeah, again, he's being very cut and dry, and everything is, it's just like right there. It's just super direct. I think one of the biggest parts to me was the poor, like what really makes you rich and poor. And I think that's just something to be balanced, right? Because you do want that financial freedom in life, but at the same time, if your values aren't where they should be, you're just a poor person. It's just bad energy. You know what I'm saying?
Life is weird, man. It was my brother's birthday this last weekend. Anyways, my mom he had a birthday party up in Denver, like Bear Creek Lake. I was busy working, so I couldn't make it. And, it's interesting because I went chasing like the money years ago and followed this path and was trying to do, this and that. And the whole time it's been hard for me to maintain relationships with friends because I travel so much for work. Right. Mm-hmm. And I used to get like kind of looked down on my brother, if I'm being completely honest, because I would be like, yo, why don't you have the ambition to do this and to do that? You should come with me. There's money to be made, all this stuff. So I'd kind of look down at him in those terms. But then after almost 10 years of doing it, I got so disconnected from my lives and my friends. And one of the things that my mom was saying when she went to his birthday party is like, he's got all these wonderful friends around him and all these like good people around him. And that's one of the things that he does have. He's got a big circle of like really close friends. They go camping all the time. Yeah. They're like constantly doing shit together. Yeah. They go on vacations together, like a big group of them. And it's one of those things that I just got totally disconnected from. I used to be like that before I left and went on the road. And now my circle just shrank so small. And it just put that line into perspective, because literally I was chasing this money thinking that one day I'm going to hit this dollar figure where I can do all these things that I want in my life. And then I came to a point where I realized like, it doesn't matter. Like I've made this like good money and it's like, well, who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if I don't have people to share it with,
yeah,
like it doesn't even matter, because it's like having all that. It's like now What I really cherish is those moments where I get to just like hang out with the homies.
Yeah. It's a balance, man. Because then we've both been in situations where we can't even hang with the homies because we're so broke.
Yes.
So
there is a balance.
It's a balance. I always like to bring that up because sometimes I'll get lost in extremes. I'm one of those people who will lean, I'm only grinding. And then it's like, I'm not doing so I have to really focus on that middle point because that's just in my personality. Damn, why does that keep happening?
You'll understand when you're old, 'cause I'm still a kid, I don't know if I'll ever let go of this. Say goodbye to the old me. We ain't friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember this.
They say you got in the music, you signed up to be hated. That's kinda weird, cause I don't remember signing my name up. Coming from people that give advice but never take none. I like my privacy, but lately I feel it's invaded. I heard that life's too short, don't let it pass you by. We waste a lot of time crying over wasted time. It's not about what people think, it's how you feel inside. My biggest failures in life are knowing I never tried. I look at the world from a different angle. People change, even Satan used to be an angel. Think twice before you biting on the hand that made you. Don't believe what you believe just cause that's how they raise you. Think your own thoughts, don't let them do it for you. Say you wanna drink, don't wait for people to pour it on you. Cut out the lies, stay close to people you know are loyal. Grab your own glass and fill it, don't let your fear destroy you.
Yo, he went crazy on that last verse.
Yeah,
he went crazy on all the verses.
Yeah.
Freaking NF, bro.
Well, I'm just glad it wasn't a tear jerker.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
there's moments where I need those, but right now I need to like.
I'm not in the mood for no tear jerking.
I bet you're
You
not.
know what I mean?
Man, I'm trying to think of God, bro, he went crazy. Let me look at this.
That Satan bar was hard as hell.
Yeah, that one was crazy. But even like coming from people that give advice but never take it, none. Like it's just so funny, man. It's just it's so ironic too, because I know any person watching this could relate to all of this or a huge percentage of it. You know, because it's just like these common traits you see on your path when you're like working towards certain things, you know. The drink line.
Yeah, the about like
pour your
you
drink
say
before
you
they pour it on you or something like that. I was like,
he said something about you say you want a drink and you're waiting for them to pour it on you or something. Quit waiting for them to pour it on you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, there's that angel line. He snapped, bro. All right, I forgot who sent in for that one, but so far out of all the videos we rock with tonight, that was the one. That was the one. Now, it's funny because people have been asking us to react to more NF, and we've kind of been sleeping on bro, man. This got me hype again. Damn, he's got a crazy catalog. He's like Ren, where I'm like, his catalog is so vast, we could be going through it for a year or two because there's just so many tracks. So, yo, thank you guys for sending this one. We're definitely going to do some more NF. This is the zone that I'm in pretty much daily, too. So I can connect with this joint like immediately. Bon baye. But anyways, you guys, we just reacted to NF. Remember this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.